Dark Horse Rowing. No idea why they care so much about horses. It seems like it's a channel about rowing. Dark Horse. A candidate or competitor about whom little is known, but who unexpectedly wins or succeeds. Taking your own life into your hands is really one of the greater challenges that we face in everyday life. Do I wake up, get out of bed, and go to the gym?
So I just woke up. I have to go for a stupid run.
Do I buy that tray of vegetables or do I buy the bag of chips? Do I, when I get home and I'm exhausted, do I meditate for 10 minutes to try and come back and connect with myself and my family and the people around me? Or do I zone out into my phone because that's relaxing and that's the habit that I have formed? We're in a world that's making it harder and harder to listen to our mind and our body, which means that it's getting even harder to stay in touch with who we are and who we actually want to be. Our world is just set up in a way such that we see so many people succeeding visually in front of us that often we try to stack ourselves up against that, and we almost feel like we're falling short. So why am I talking about all of this? After all, this is a rowing YouTube channel. Because the Dark Horse in Dark Horse Rowing stands for a lot more than you might think. And it's really the mantra behind everything that happens here on this channel. And it really starts with living your life like there's no one in control but you. Because there's no one in control but you. It means ownership of your choices in your life and knowing that good or bad, you are a part of everything that happens inside of your own life. Dark horses aren't given anything, and that really is what makes being a dark horse so powerful, is because you understand that there is inherently a need to dedicate yourself and your efforts and your time and your mindset to accomplishing who it is that you want to be. And you know that nobody is owed or deserved anything, that you have to work to get that. And if you fail along the way, well, that's great. Failure is a way of growing and elevating yourself and becoming somebody new and learning from the process. And really it's that process that ends up becoming the aggregate that is our life. Be humble enough to learn from everybody that you come across, because there isn't a person out there that you can't learn something new from. You may not have recognized it or been ready to learn it, but you'd be amazed how much you can pick up if you just open your radar to learning something new from all those people around you. Your path is going to be determined by how you want it to be laid out. It's the small decisions that you make every single day that are going to get you to that point, that big monstrous goal of what you want to be. And it's important to remember that we're human and we are not perfect. Things change every day, and we do fail, and we do have low points, and things slip and they ebb and flow. So on top of that, make sure that you forgive yourself for all of the things that you may think you're doing wrong, but in reality, that's just life. Not everything is perfect. Nobody is perfect. You can own your life. You can change the path. There is nothing that says that where you are now is where you will always be and where you have to be. So choose to take your own life into your own hands and take action to be who you want to be. That is the definition of being a dark horse. When nobody else is there to put you in that place, you're the one that has to make that action and take the steps to get there. Dark horse came from my own personal feelings that was a lot of how my life had been lived. And I know you may not know my entire story, but I'm gonna work on telling that a little bit better. But really, people that I consider to be dark horses are the people that I love to work with, because they're humble, they know that they have to work hard, and they want to work. There's no forcing their hand. There's no me having to push you to get to where you want to be. It's because you want to get somewhere that is that intrinsic desire to move and change your place. If you believe in making your own path, if you believe that you can change your current state, you are a dark horse. That is why I called this Dark Horse Rowing. And yeah, it's a rowing channel as you know it, but there's so much deeper meaning behind the dark horse than you may have even previously known. And that's why I wanted to make this video, is because for those of you that watch, I hope you passionately care about that, because it means a ton to me. And I hope to bring even more of that through in this channel, because that is something I deeply care about. So yeah, we're gonna talk about rowing, and yeah, we're gonna talk about other stuff. But at the core of it all, I want you to be a dark horse. So as always, thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video about how to change your life, how to take ownership of who you are, how to be a dark horse with Dark Horse Rowing. And as always, guys, if you love this video, make sure that you subscribe. And if you really loved it, make sure you hit the bell next to it so you get alerted every time we come out with a new video. And as always, we will see you on the other side. That big monstrous thing that you want to accomplish, it only happens when you take the small steps every single day to get there.